Hola and shalom, and if you're watching this on a Saturday, Shabbat shalom. I'm Rebellia, and we are back with some more Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. So, picking up right where we left off, last episode we got into the library, we did some exploring, actually found out that Dexter, or Mr. Egan, the guy at the front desk, is actually the son, or the adopted son of the guy who owned this castle, and now he's looking around trying to find what I'm guessing are the jewels of the Tiara of Ruination. And let's just jump on in here and see what we can find out. Now, my theory is that we need to go and talk to Mr. Egan and ask him about some of this. Okay, it's 7:15 a.m., so surely he's at the desk now. So let's run off this way. Come on. There he is.
Can I help you?
So did you grow up around here? Did you know the original owner? So do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Unless you thought as a refuge. Let's go with this one.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
What was he like?
What was he like?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
Jeez. Did you grow up around here?
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Were
Okay.
you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Okay. He's a bit of a grouch. Let's see if she's still not here. Wonder why that would be. Okay, nobody there. Let's see if we can go talk to Jacques now that we've managed to talk to Mr. Egan. Just to zoom through. I started thinking I got the arrows down and then they change on me. Or at least they seem like they do. Okay, it is 7:45, so we got a little over an hour before that's going to show up.
It's like the North Pole out there.
So the blizzard's going still. Alright. Well, I guess we can call the elevator down. We can go up and sleep for a couple hours so that Jacques and Lisa are both available for talking to. Alright, let's get in here. And turn around, go here, go up to the second floor. At least this doesn't have that boring elevator music. That'd be so annoying. I don't even get why elevators have like the most boring music ever. Okay, and alarm. Let's do that. Alright. So let's get out of here. Go this way. Go here. I don't know why I'm going there. Alright. You ever find it funny how nobody else ever uses the elevator? Just seems kind of odd. Okay. To Jacques. There he is.
Ah, Nancy, ¿cómo se va?
I'll talk
Really?
to you later.
A bientôt.
Okay. let's go talk to Lisa, I guess. Guess I could have taken the elevator, but oh well. I'm already here now. Come on. Really? She's still not here. Okay. Very interesting. So we've got a key here, but what would that key be? Oh, I bet that's for in the garden. His secret place. No cracks or anything here. Okay. Yeah, that's just a dead end. Alright, well let's go call our friends and let them know what we found. Go and update them. Alright. 523 555 2583. There we go. Suddenly couldn't remember if it was 25 or 28.
Hello?
Hi, George.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest?
That
Wow.
ventilation duct in the elevator shaft? It leads to the library.
I knew it! So you got inside?
Did the vandal do a lot of damage?
It was a mess in there, all right. The vandal even clawed a big hole in one of the walls. He or she must have been desperate to find something.
Like what?
I don't know. Before I could really investigate, Dexter came in.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
I hid back in the duct. He was looking for something, and then he left.
Well, that sounds awfully suspicious. Didn't he say he didn't want anything touched until the police came?
Right, I know.
Wow. I wonder what everyone is looking for.
Maybe one of the books in the library contains a secret code.
Or a treasure map.
Or maybe I'm too late. Maybe the vandal already found it. Whatever it was.
Apparently old Dexter doesn't think so.
Yeah. A secret room in the library.
Get this. I found a secret room in the library.
Secret room?
It looks like it was Ezra Wickford's study. Would you believe that Dexter Egan was Wickford's adopted son once upon a time? Until Wickford disowned him?
Why was Dexter disowned?
He was convicted of a felony. Counterfeiting. I guess Wickford didn't want any more to do with him after that.
Well, that's a checkered past if I ever heard of one. Wonder what he's doing back at the castle.
Maybe he wants revenge.
Revenge on who? Wickford's dead.
It's not logical, George. It's revenge.
Wickford wrote Dexter a farewell poem before he died.
The inventor of chocolate milk was a poet, too?
Yum. I could write a poem or two about chocolate milk.
It says that he hid some sort of luck charm for Dexter to find.
Where?
Something about his old thinking spot somewhere out in the garden. Funny, but I didn't see any garden when I came in.
Well, you can't exactly tiptoe through the tulips when they're buried under 6 feet of snow.
Never mind my cheeky cousin over there, Nancy. When the storm passes, you should go out and see what you can find.
Been doing some research.
I've been doing some research on Marie Antoinette.
Find anything interesting?
Apparently, Marie Antoinette was once given an extravagant tiara with a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald, and a humongous diamond in it. But she hated it and refused to wear it.
Who ever heard of a queen who hated jewels?
What's even weirder is that before she was executed, the tiara just disappeared. Nobody has ever found it.
Maybe it's somewhere right in Wickford Castle. And that's what the vandal tore the library apart looking for.
Or it could be the old childhood luck charm Wickford mentioned in the poem. Maybe that's what you saw Dexter hunting for.
Who ever heard of a kid carrying around a bazillion-dollar tiara for good luck?
Yeah, good question.
Help, I'm a little stuck.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Nancy.
See ya!
Well, they were a lot of help, weren't they? 5, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5. 4, So, call the boyfriend. When in doubt, always call the boyfriend.
Hello?
Hi again.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming along?
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Gee, Nancy, I wish I could help, but I don't know what to do.
Seriously?
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Hmm. Okay, so nobody knows what to do. We're completely on our own. Well, I guess we could go back into the library and see if there's anything else in there. I just don't feel like that's where we're supposed to go.
Can I help you?
Nope.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Something's missing. Ah, there she is.
So what'd you find in the library?
Huh?
How do you know I was in the library?
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Right.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Aw, you're no fun.
You know Professor Hotchkiss published a book on Marie Antoinette. When you researched this place, did you find any reference to a secret garden?
When you researched this place, did you find any references to a secret garden?
Not that I remember. But I probably wasn't even thinking about gardens. I mean, it's hardly croquet weather.
Oh, that's true.
Did you know Professor Hotchkiss published a book on Marie Antoinette?
Yeah, I looked her up on the internet. The critics panned the book. Looks like other historians think she's a real quack.
Wow.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Well, that seems to be everything. The only other thing I know to check would be that spot under the elevator. That's what we're supposed to check. Okay. So take that up to level 1. Alright. So we gotta go back to the library. 3-star 7-2. 3-star 7-2. Alright. So that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go and catch those sounds. Well, so far, my theory is either Dexter or Lisa, because we know Dexter's searching. But Lisa's gone quite a lot, actually. Huh? It changes every time? Oh, good God. Didn't expect this. There's something over here. Shock?
Nancy, what are you doing here?
I think I should ask you that. I was just looking. I also saw that.
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
You expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle. It's not going to escape. I return. Your fiancé expecting you to accomplish by breaking into the Queen's Tower.
What's your fiancé expecting you to accomplish by breaking into the Queen's Tower?
I am doing this for my country and for my family's name. Isabel has nothing to do with it, except that I feel I must succeed before I will feel worthy to marry her. The tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
Oh, good lord. Makes you believe this French tower is... What kind?
What kind of document?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
Really?
A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
Tell anyone about his discovery.
Why didn't your great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
Yeah.
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would someone ruin somebody's name just for asking a question like that? How do you know all this?
So, how do you know all of this?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
Must have a real sense of responsibility to carry out your dying wish. What did he think the journal contained that was so important?
What did he think
Yeah.
the journal contained that was so important?
The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
Just don't see how you can think that journal will still be up there. How do you think the medallion fits in?
But how do you think the medallion fits in? What's its significance?
I have no idea. I believe whoever hid that journal must have left the medallion with it as a part of their message. But what? Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
You seem pretty desperate. I should believe you're not the library vandal. Might be willing to help you, but you have to tell Christy everything. I'm sure she'll understand, then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night haunting the castle with...
I might be willing to help you, but you have to tell Christy everything.
That's what I would do.
I'm sure she'll understand. And then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you. And maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Okay, what's... Intrigued, I must say. See you downstairs. As long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
Well, as long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
Yep. Okay. So we got that taken care of. So, can we go back this way? No, we cannot. Of course not. Why would it let us go back the easy way? Alright. Let's just go down the stairs. Go that route. Okay. Because I mean, I could take the elevator, but then if we need to get through... No, because the door would be locked. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. It's 2665. 2 6 6 5. Okay. Whoa. What's this? D is for dazzling. Diamonds. Diamonds are clear, right? Not so. Actually, when viewed under a special jeweler's light, you can see that diamonds come in every color of the rainbow. What's more, the color of the diamond is the second biggest factor in its price. After carat weight, the clearer or more colorless the diamond is, the more it's worth. Most diamonds have at least a hint of yellow or brown body color, others called fancy. Diamonds have a blue, pink, purple, or red tint. If a diamond does not have enough color to be called fancy, then it is graded in a scale of colors ranging from D through Z. A D diamond is considered to be colorless. At the other end of the spectrum, anything more intense than Z is considered fancy. A fancy yellow diamond is more expensive than a light yellow diamond. Diamonds come in a variety of shapes: round, emerald, heart, marquise, oval, pear, and princess. Still, okay. Still, not every diamond of the same shape looks the same. Two heart-shaped diamonds can appear very different, actually, and you don't need to be a diamond expert to see that one may have more shape appeal than the other. The most popular shape that diamonds are cut into is the round, which is right here. It is also the most brilliant or sparkly. Of all the cuts, the ideal cut for a diamond is the one for which the diamond's proportions achieve the most brilliance. The diagram below shows what is considered ideal cut in round brilliance according to American Ideal Tolkowski and the European Ideal Cut. The proportions given are relative to the girdle diameter. Okay. What's this? Naturalization surface. To whom it may concern, our records indicate that your visitor's visa will expire within 1 month. If you remain in the country after that time, you will be doing so in violation of the law. If your visitor status has changed or you wish to dispute our records, please contact us. Okay. Ow. Okay.
Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I don't know what happened. Then it was lights out. I'm afraid your medallion is gone.
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
It's the last thing I saw, but I sure don't have it now.
They didn't find it when they picked me up off the floor?
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid I am serious. I have no idea what happened to it. I know how important.
I'm afraid I am serious. I have no idea what happened to it.
This is too much. Oh la la, unbelievable.
Oh, what do you want me to do? Alright, let's go talk to Dexter and report this. Ow. Talk about a throbbing headache. I wonder if we got some aspirin around here somewhere.
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
Let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest. It's vacation anyway. I'm planning on making a speedy recovery. Feel much better, thanks, but what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
I'm feeling much better, thanks. But what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Dirt. I guess it could have come from anywhere. I really don't know. I hope it didn't track around the castle, though. I confess, I found my way into the corridor that leads into the Queen's Tower. As you probably know, the dirt in the tunnel is very red. Hope you won't consider this trespassing. I don't know if we can trust him or not. I guess we'll go with this.
Dirt? I guess it could have come from anywhere. I really don't know. I hope I didn't track it around the castle, though. Did I?
No, you didn't track it around the castle. Guess it's a mystery. But listen, I don't want to find you out cold on the floor again, so watch your step, Missy.
Yes, sir.
Whatever it is, I'm sure you don't need my help.
Wow. The red dirt you asked me about, I can't really tell all that. Afraid you'd be mad.
Okay.
Let's just wait.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, if it isn't Dexter's little Cinderella.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Wow. Why would they call it Dexter Cinderella? Whatever. Okay, let's go try talking to Jacques. To see if we can apologize again for this whole ordeal, even though technically it's not our fault. Huh? Oh. Okay, he just closed. Well, since he's not here, we'll do a little more snooping. 2, 6, 6, 5. Yep, medallion's gone. I'm trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking you so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think it is highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolistic way. You know, I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens, but I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it has been 2 months. I can't wait forever. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your whatever, Isabel. Alright. So, how interesting. Alright guys, well, I'm going to have to call this an episode, unfortunately. In the next episode, I'm hoping to find out who the heck gave us the massive headache. And hopefully the storm will have passed and we will be able... Actually, let me check that. The storm has passed. Okay. So, in the next episode, we will be going outside and looking for that garden of Ezra's and seeing if we can find his thinking spot and whatever it was he left for Dexter. So, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. And if you are new and would like to see more content by myself, if you have any tips or tricks or suggestions of other things you'd like to see me play, be sure to drop those down in the comments. If you are doing any kind of online shopping for yourself, a friend, or a family member, be sure to check out Davis Discounts online. They have discounts for just about anything you can buy on Amazon. And if you're looking for cheaper phones and phone accessories, be sure to check out Tit for Tat Chit Chat. I will leave a link for both of those down in the description below. And until next time, guys, I hope you all had fun. I'll see you in the next episode.